Important updates to go and talk about in this video, from Banji to Hyperlane, how to go and participate in the airdrop, and most importantly about the grass situation and the bonus epoch, which seems round the corner. So we just said we jump straight onto the laptop. First thing first, I want to talk about the Puffer finance situation, and here we go that the Puffer Season 2 has begun. Needs your help to fight fragmentation and restore Ethereum. A little bit of a story of the background. Season 2 brings even more rewards, expanding the airdrop to those contributions across LRT, Puffer Unify, and Unify ABS. Stake on Puffer LRT for Season 2 airdrop to go and grab it. So they have already announced it. No time when the snapshot is going to be taken or the second airdrop will be allocated. But if you do, go and check out Puffer Finance if you are part of it. Following up, we do have the confirmed ASR rewards in 10 days from Jupiter. What does this mean? Well, over on the Jupiter platform over here, if you go and simply check it out, we got the 1 Jupiter stacked equals 14 cents, which means that, and we go over here, over on the governance platform. And by the way, for the Jupiter airdrop Season 2, I will leave the link to go and swap immediately on Jupiter. Very important to swap, create transaction, volume, amount of transaction, and of course, stacking the token over here. Now, as we see over here, we say that 1 Jupiter token, it is going to be approximately 0.18 Jupiter or 14 cents. So by this estimate, with the next one, I have 200, let's say 300 Jupiter token, I would receive approximately $70, more or less. That's the conversation that I gonna have just for stacking them and receiving on rewards. We got 70% ASR APY, as we see over here on the Jupiter, as well with this. The ASR rewards are what we basically voted the other day over here, which was completed to utilize the excess Jupiter for ASR. 215 million Jupiter token are gonna be distributed for 2 more extra ASR, as we see over here. So definitely something very, very interesting. Fabiano Sol, big up for him on the Solana ecosystem. So it is going to be quite interesting to go and see. Very happy for it. I am participating in it, and at the end of the day, for this ASR, it is not basically the Season 2 Jupiter airdrop. It is an extra Season 2.1, Season 2.2, whatever you want to call it, an extra airdrop for simply the more that you stake, the more token, the Jupiter token that you have staked, the more money you make, the more rewards you make from this ASR over here. Following up, we do have the ETHFi and Eigen have been distributed to eligible Kinto community members wallet, as we see over here. You can go and check your asset. I do have only the Eigen and the Kinto asset, as we do see over here. But if you go over to your asset or to your portfolio, you are able to go and see that they have been distributing as well for the other rewards. And this is important because you can go and earn, you could have gotten an Eigen token in case over here, as we see, to go and swap them around in this protocol. Talking about the grass situation, here's what it comes out from the internet, or better from some Twitter, situation and people over on Twitter. Well, they found something that's really interesting and indicated by fellow grass users. The bonus epoch ends on the 15th of October. And as we see over here, reward point 0 stage 1 modified 20 blah blah blah, created 24/08/16, end date, which is the important part of it, users epoch earning. The epoch name is the bonus epoch. It ends on the 2024 10/15, so 15th of October 2024. This gives us 10 more days to go and accumulate the points. So it is going to be a nice situation. Here we go, for example, somebody that used to have the referral points, stage 1, start date, etc. But the most important and interesting thing is this one right here, the end date. We have 10 days until the airdrop, or the grass airdrop. Until then, one important thing, do not click on anything, do not claim anything, do not click any of the comments link, do not click any claiming situation that you could potentially see over on Twitter. Very, very important that you do not do it. And as we see over here, another one, for example, all of these kind of, be careful out there. Following that, we have the Banji airdrop situation. Now, here Banji, it is an exchange or a bridging situation that I have used, and we did talk about it over here in the previous video, or in a very, old video of mine where we talked about all of them, and Banji was right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Banji was right here. Now, when it comes to Banji, we have done already the swapping, we have done already the bridging, we have done already all of them things, but they have now baller weekend. So fresh batch of Banji balls, which we have seen yesterday. Basically, it is a token, it is a score allocation for potentially the airdrop criteria, as well as all the transactions you've done on it, has been increased for some community, dropped more, and I got myself as well, as we see over here. Let me go and see if I am able to go and showcase you how much I do have. Simply connect your wallet over here. We can connect it to Banji over here. Click on continue. I got 80 plus 5 socket balls. So this is how much I used to have 80. Now I got 85. So let me know your amount of these tokens as well down in the comments below. And it is really interesting to go and see this one. So now my total score is 85, and I do see a lot of people are kind of happy. This one we got 18 plus 15, 18 plus 10. So really, really interesting. Really congratulations to all of you if you've done it. We got 80. We got all different sorts of possibility to go and do. So definitely something. Of course, the more balls you get, as we see over here, for example, on the Banji protocol, they have to tweeted out, and the more that you interact with the protocol itself, the more you will have a rebuilding, as we see over here. The more that you have interacted until now, the more you're going to receive. So definitely something to go and consider is to interact with the Banji exchange. Following up, another update that I want to talk to you about, and it is for some of you not a new one, but for some of you potentially was a difficult task to go and do, the Hyperlane interactions over for the Hyperlane airdrop. Well, the best thing over here, as I see from Mingo, a fellow Twitter personality that does talk about airdrop, and I do follow, so big up to him. As you see over here on Miracle, you have the Hyperlane possibility over here, and if we go and swap any token, you have the possibility to go over on Hyperlane over here and token bridge. You can, mint an NFT, bridge the NFT. So do all of these things. Yes, absolutely. Do the HNFT bridge, HFT bridge as well. Do all of them. But go and talk about the token price as well, which is very, very important. As we see over here, for example, Arbitrum to scroll, we can go and do whatever we need over here. It is $2. But if you go and send it, for example, Arbitrum to Optimism, as we see over here, it is $1. So make sure that to go and integrate with as many of this one over here as possible. Here we go, for example, Zora is only 53 cents. So make sure to go and do all of these swaps right and left. Very important to go and do it to interact. Utilize this, utilize that, utilize the token bridge, everything. For example, this one for the bridging situation. Let's go and bridge. Let's go actually and go and see if I'm able to do it over on base. For example, we can mint over on base, and we are going to bridge it over to Optimism, for example. So we mint it over here on base. As it is over on Hyperlane, we can see 41 cents. We can confirm it. We go and mint our transaction on the HNFT bridge over for the Hyperlane airdrop, and this one will allow us to go and participate even more and have a foot deeper into the Hyperlane airdrop possibility. You mint and then you bridge, and then you go and do some token bridge between chains. It is, I do believe, quite cheap, 53 cents to $1 in terms of transaction. Very cheap. Now we minted, we can now bridge it over to Optimism, as we see over here. For we got the total, you send this one, which is this one, Miracle Hyperlane NFT, for a total of $1. Estimated fees 0.000. Click on confirm, and you are good to go, and you have done all the procedures. So with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your Saturday if it's still, still in the afternoon or in the early evenings. Enjoy your Sunday, and I'll see you all, of course, tomorrow, because daily videos are always for you.